For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Bails out. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. They'll throw it. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
On first down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Finds a man right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get it up to the 27. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be third down and 1. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2 yards on the pickup. And that'll be a first down. Looking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Pass play now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From midfield now. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Setting up a throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a throw. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking for a throw here. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. From the 48. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Here's a give up the middle. First down and more past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
He takes it himself. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
They'll take over.
The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. That's Myers working the sideline, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Well, a roar from the crowd as they saw the replay on the big screen, and they will indeed get a challenge. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll give him a 1st down.
1st down, San Diego.
They go play action here. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down. Working inside the red zone. That's over the middle and taken in by Myers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. He's going to throw this one. Complete right side to Myers. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Now on fourth down, they're out to try for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Pass play coming here. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. First and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll run here from the gun. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. They'll run here on first down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Has it downfield working the left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. Down. They'll try and throw it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
The 44-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing now on first down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And they'll have first down. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Connecting on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Well, a roar from the crowd as they saw the replay on the big screen, and they will indeed get it.
The previous play is under review.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd down, looking for options. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 down.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting at the 10. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. This offense and their quarter. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 from the 41. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete out to the right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds his man over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 39. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're throwing it. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They've got first down from the 31. He'll throw it yet again. He's on the move. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Caught by the open man. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Our home team, 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They get 5 yards, and that is how we close out half number 1. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Throwing with a blitz on the way. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Nearly a big play by the safety, and I guess you could still say it was, but it benefits the offense as he gets called for roughing the passer. Short pass brought in. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 28-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Throwing for it on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 47. Flushed out now to his left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They're now set for 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Caught by Myers, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 23. It is caught left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
They'll throw it again. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
24, our home team, 14.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives them the 1st.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They motion the tight end over. 2nd down, looking for options. And in for the touchdown.
Number 86. Touchdown.
So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And these guys take a 3-possession lead.
31. Our home team, 14.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Another drive coming up for this offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Fits it through the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They are throwing it again. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now a give running right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that means 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, go, smash, smash.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Getting out to his left. He can run it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And that one... That'll be a 1st down.
6-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys got to score in a hurry. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now we're on the counter. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. The defense takes its third and final timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round.